Hello YouTube, this is Wakia Lion coming to you pre-recorded from his camper. Lord Neptune is a difficult entity to understand. It exists in the world of dreams, fables, hypotheses, the expressions in the arts, raw emotions that exist like rivers in the subconscious planes of our souls and minds on the world. Explaining Neptune is literally like trying to explain mist. It stands over the solid foundations of the earth like smoke that doesn't choke, covering the ground in its white anesthetic blanket that feels like a light caress of the water's edge that leaves no droplets to be seen and then dissipates just as quickly as it came, blending back into the air like a memory lost in the sensations of everyday life. One can see, though, that from this dissipation, what was once lost could be found. Trinkets hidden on the ground long since buried. A path forward long since given up on in finding. Or the edge of a cliff that with one or more uncaring steps could have found you lost forever in the mist's underworld. In many ways, Neptune is an opposing force to Pluto. Pluto's law being that pain is power, Neptune is the exact opposite to that. Escapism being the avoidance of pain for many people, yet also works alongside Pluto as well. Without escapism, most if not all people couldn't endure the pain that was inflicted onto them in life. A level of pain that could literally break a human's mind, body, and spirit. It becomes a necessary survival mechanism and a way for people to do life-affirming work that would be intolerable to do otherwise. Escapism, however, usually finds itself as a form of lethism, a state of forgetting one's worries. You only have to look at modern addicts, it matters not what kind, to see the case made clear. Just as in the Greek myth of the Leth River, most drink from it and never find their way out, not willing to endure the pain necessary to surpass the oblivious state. But, just as in the myth, if one is willing to endure Lord Pluto's trial, to endure the pain of the journey, they will come to another river, that of Mnemosyne, the river of memory, of enlightenment. It is through this understanding of remembering and insight that Neptune's escapism is necessary for inspiration, for without the journey of being lost, one cannot find what need be found. In modern astrology, Neptune is usually viewed in a more positive light, but as is the case with all the lords, it's much a matter of perspective. Like the sirens of the Greek tale, it seduces you, tempts you, comforts you in its oblivious state, all the while swallowing you whole in its dream, effectively becoming your nightmare for however long you choose to stay lost in it. The movie Event Horizon is what comes to mind when I write this. Dr. William Weir, the one who invented the Event Horizon's gravitational drive, was the one who the ship's mist was most connected to. Weir was practically married to the ship, probably saw it as his salvation from his own nightmares and escape from his own pain. But instead of facing the subconscious mist that tormented him, he became a part of it, a tune in the siren's song, leading him to an irrevocable state of unliving delirium, of insanity. Like Weir, Captain Miller was forced to relive the memories of his own past, but unlike Weir, chose not to drink from the Lith and pushed onward, enduring the insanity and fear that would consume most everyone else who was on the ship with him. He came face to face with his own nightmare, his own guilt, and the horrors of the void that the Event Horizon brought with it, and in it he found his inspiration, his sanity. I won't spoil the ending. It's a really awesome concept of a movie. with a good story, but it does emphasize the point that Neptune is just as much a terror as it is an inspirer. It's only a matter of being willing to see what Neptune has to show you, wants to show you, and will show you, and your willingness to seek the inspiration within the insanity that will determine whether you have forever escaped your life or have found your sanity. As is the full truth of Neptune. To be sane, one has to escape, but to escape, one has to embrace insanity. Wandering the realm of insanity is to be lost, but only by being lost in the mist can inspiration be found. Only then can sanity become life again. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it a great deal and look forward to lecturing you again in the next video. Bye.